I've spent the last 20 years analyzing the global restaurant business from the inside out. I've studied the consumer habits and actions that feed this business every day. Innovation is found in places where few might look. It's where the real heartbeat of the restaurant business lies. Sometimes it's beneath the known Michelin stars or the glitz and the glamour of the posh addresses of the best restaurant districts in the business. I'm Paul Barron, and this is my show. And I'm in search of amazing food, stellar service, and that unforgettable experience. Welcome to Table 42.
This Foodable episode is brought to you by Panda Kitchen and Bath. From imagination straight to installation.
Are in the infamous Sinatra. Thanks for letting us come into your restaurant. This is going to be a blast today.
You're very, very welcome, Paul. I'm delighted to have you.
Absolutely. Chef, tell us a little bit about how you got started in the culinary industry and, a little bit about your background. Where do you come from? Where's your passion?
I like to do that. So, I grew up in Italy. My parents had a restaurant all the way up in the Dolomites.
Beautiful.
I got a very, very early experience in kitchens because rather than having summer vacation, I had summer vacation in a kitchen.
All right.
My mother's kitchen. And then, of course, I got the call.
Yeah. And
I got the call.
The big leagues came.
I got the call. And,
I love that.
To be part of this kind of venture, it's just amazing. It's amazing. There is nothing that Mr. Wynn does that is not over the top.
Well, Chef, we've got to head to the kitchen because that's where we first start off on Table 42. Let's go check out some dishes.
Well, let's do it.
All right. All right, Chef, so we're going to get a chance to really understand what Sinatra is all about, and that is the food. You guys are over the top, so let's just jump right into something here. Your first dish, what are you going to surprise us with?
The first dish is going to be a panzanella with crab meat.
All right.
It's a take on a traditional panzanella, but done a little bit on the upscale
I like
level.
that, yeah.
So the first thing we do is we're going to dress the crab meat with a little olive oil mayo.
Great.
Some chives, a bit of freshly squeezed
Lemon.
Everything is done from scratch.
Yeah.
I think that at the high-end level, there's no better trademark than fresh.
Yep.
What else should it be? It would be not possible to have consistency if you do it not every day and fresh to order. So we put the main ingredients together, which is bread, cucumber, tomatoes.
Gorgeous.
And a little bit diced red onions. And that is one of the things that Italy is famous for. Fresh, simple and fresh. There is no better thing than that. So we have now added the crab meat on top.
Okay.
Now we're gonna put a little bit of the fonduta. Now we're talking. In all my years of cooking in the United States, the one thing that resonates over and over again is that, this is the dish that I would have for my last meal. Now, if that's the thing, then that's what brings them back.
All right, Chef, so here we are on your next dish, which is going to be over the top. I can see it now.
It is over the top, one of our most popular one. It's a lobster risotto with asparagus and king trumpet mushroom. Of course, risotto is one of those things. If it's not creamy, if it's not exactly the way it's supposed to be,
Right.
not a good dish.
Yep.
But
Has to be
at
perfectly
Sinatra,
prepared.
there will be no problem. It's coming out perfect every time. Nice portion size. Now, of course, with that, you get an entire lobster.
Beautiful.
We're gonna garnish that with a little bit of the lobster coral
Gorgeous.
that we get from the female lobsters.
Some great color.
Yes. And
What do you look for in a really great lobster?
do not cook them the day before. Very
No.
important.
There you go.
You know, a lobster is very tricky. Once it's cooked, it needs to be served.
Right.
That's all there is to it. I mean, the sweetness
It's just there.
is there.
Yeah,
Is there.
gotta
And
have
if you actually reheat it, or it's not as good as it ever was before. So.
Yeah. All right, Chef, so here we are on your final act, and you, of course, have prepared a specialty.
Yes, this is a dish that Frank really, really liked. The veal palm is in his honor, and it's a dish that is flying off the shelf.
Yeah.
Premium quality, excellent veal, fresh tomato sauce, fresh tomate concasse, basil, a little bit of oregano, and fresh buffalo mozzarella. What else you want?
That's right.
What really makes the people come back for this particular dish is the 3 first chops with the biggest eye.
Right.
Nice and thinly pounded, premium quality veal. You can't go wrong.
Perfect. Let's plate it up.
Let's plate it up.
One of those things that when it hits your table, you just smile.
They smile.
That's the
They
beauty.
smile.
Yes. All right, Chef, so we've had a chance to really explore the back of house and what was just an amazing over-the-top menu selection you guys prepared for us. Thank you so much for that. You know, when you think about restaurants, and Sinatra is one of those places. I get to come here, it's one of my favorite spots in Vegas, but when I walk into this place, it almost feels just like an oasis. What is it, from your mind, that the guest is all about in terms of coming into Sinatra and saying, this is an experience I just gotta have?
You know, Sinatra is a very, very unique, special place. I think that it feels unlike any other place in the city, to me at least. The ambiance is beautiful.
Right.
Of course, Frank does his job fantastically. You know, you have his music.
Right.
We have this beautiful facility with the gardens, with those tall, tall windows that I love. So it brings the outside inside, fireplaces going. It's just an amazing thing. And then, of course, the food. I mean, it's got to be the food.
Sure.
I mean, I do the food.
Yeah.
Frank does the rest. The luck that I had is that we have an incredible team in the front. We have an incredible manager. We have a great assistant manager. We have servers that really like to do this job.
Yeah,
I mean, they are passionate about it. Mm-hmm. And that's all it is. It's about day in and day out being passionate about that job that you're doing.
Chef, this has been a fabulous time with you here at Sinatra with old Blue Eyes in the back overwatching us. I think it's kind of been one of those things that has been fun for us to do. Thanks for letting us come into Sinatra.
It's been fun for me to have you. Anytime.